The smell is really light, floral, fruity. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a new Irish whiskey here in my cask. It's called the Wild Geese. And then the Wild Geese Rare Irish Whiskey. And here on top, it's written Best Irish Whiskey. Voted. Who voted that? Well, somewhere, on some occasion, on some fair. There are 3 medals down here, and 2010 Spirit Silver in Las Vegas. Cocktail Award Gold 2010, so it might be good for mixing with cocktail. And Paul Pacult, highly recommended in Spirit Journal with 4 stars. Well, that's not so bad. A rare blend of pure aged Irish whiskey. No age statement on it, so probably 3 years and a day, but more than average 43% ABV. You get a little more than I expected for a whiskey without, well, where you don't know where the ingredients come from. And then on the back, they explain where the wild geese came from. 1691, Ireland was torn by injustice and natural disaster. The soldiers and refugees who were forced to set sail on ships for other lands became known as the wild geese. Through oppression and famine, they created a beautiful dream, freedom for everyone. This is the rebellion, the Jacobin rebellion, and the Jacobins were fought in the Battle of Aughrim, a real disaster, and the rest of the troops went to Limerick, into the walls, the protecting walls of the city of Limerick, in the very west, in the west of Ireland, and then the troops of the crown came to siege, and finally in 1691 they were able to break the walls, and they killed thousands of people. And the rest, these refugees, they had to leave. They left Ireland and set sail to France, and from there part of them moved over to the New World. And on this heritage they built the complete brand. And the Wild Geese is not that unfamiliar because there had been a Hollywood blockbuster in 1978 with Richard Burton, Roger Moore, the German Hardy Krüger, and Stuart Granger. And they were mercenaries, quite old mercenaries, and they fought a rescue mission in Central Africa, where they rescued the opposition leader and fought against the dictator. Yeah. So this is freedom for the people, and I don't know what to think about this whiskey. If there is more in this whiskey than the history they claim for them. The bottle is really nice from my point of view. It's heavy, it's haptic, it's the color, typically it's colored, it's chill filtered, but they gave it 43%, so 3 more than the minimum, the legal minimum required for whiskey. The smell is really light, floral, fruity, with a little citrus in the back. And they say gooseberry, but if the gooseberry, then the unripe, the green ones, not the yellow ones, with a sourness in it. And that's it, what I can feel in the nose. In the taste, there's a real oiliness, very smooth. The grain covers your mouth, and then the oak breaks through this oiliness, gives some sharpness, some spiciness, citrus again, and in the end, probably, maybe, a little honey. The aftertaste quite fruity. Yeah, so it's unusually floral and fruity in the start, so you have to like that. But the complete tension over the experience is quite well. It's well done. And with the second nose, you find a little bit of vanilla, so the casks haven't been that fresh. They were active enough to bring the spiciness in the whiskey, but they weren't that fresh that there is a lot of vanilla or caramel in it. Yeah. So this is a well done blend. It's not that cheap. It's around 40, which is quite expensive, but you get a wonderful craft and a history. So whoever sees its ancestors in Ireland, this might be a buy. There is a second bottle which is not that more expensive, which is a complete single malt whiskey. So I have to taste this other one as well. This is for a 40 euro malt blended whiskey with some malt in it. It's not cheap. It's really a little bit more on the expensive side, but you have to pay for the history and the mug. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come, and this is a new Irish, so give them a try. Thank you very much.